Welcome to the UEFA.com magazine. The UEFA Champions League is back, and as last night's action proved, it's as exciting as ever. Coming up today, the best of Wednesday night's reaction from the headline makers and the heroes.
No, I am not satisfied. We should have won the game. But in the end, it's a relief to come back home with at least 1 point, as we were still behind with 3 minutes to play.
We lacked a bit of speed. Maybe a few players are tired. We came back from the national teams only a few days ago. So it's difficult, but it's not an excuse. We earned a draw against a team who played very well. They controlled the game over the whole 90 minutes. We need to live with that. Go home, think about it, and learn from the game.
Yes, we played well in the first half, but we were unable to take our chances, and we lacked instinct and efficiency. Then we conceded the penalty, and it made our lives difficult.
The Porto game will not be decisive. It will be only match day 2 of the Champions League. But we'll be at home, and we must win the home games.
Well, you know, let's not look too far ahead. Let's play at our level, and we will be able to beat anyone. It's really on this that we need to focus. Porto have a good team that we respect, but we feel strong at the Emirates, and I think we can beat them.
Live streaming of UEFA Champions League matches is provided by or on behalf of UEFA's broadcast partners across various countries on a pay-per-view basis within the UEFA.com video section. To check the availability of live coverage in your region, go to UEFA.com/video.
I thought it would be a good game, a game we could enjoy and be more relaxed in. We saw that our opponents weren't able to create scoring chances or any real problems for us. And this is what I mean when I say I am not happy with the result. We lowered our pace too quickly. I wanted to do something better for the fans who came here to enjoy the game, and I think that we didn't manage to offer them a very good show.
You must never underestimate your opponent. On the contrary, one must always respect the opposing team, and I believe that we started off strong with a lot of will. We were calm and managed to score 2 goals, which gives us much more confidence.
You also need a bit of luck. If you score another goal, then things are always easier. It's happened too often that when we score 1 goal, the team falls back and stops doing its regular job. And then it gets difficult, even against a team like this that didn't play that well. We should have won 4 or 5-0.
Well, we haven't had an easy start to the season. Our football is not very fluent yet. But we did win 2 games in a row now, against weaker opponents, that should be said. But we have to look at the games coming up now and improve the parts that we are aware of.
Players enjoy having the ball at their feet. I believe that our style gives me more freedom to move all the way to the box, and of course I like it. However, that means that somebody must be there to cover me, because I cannot maintain such a high pace and still defend the goal 100%.
Yes, it was another fantastic goal. And yes, you could probably have scored it better yourself. I don't stand up front there for nothing.
Every Friday you'll be able to watch our edition of the UEFA.com video magazine in 6 languages. We'll continue to bring you exclusive interviews with the biggest names in the game, plus in-depth features, reviews and previews in English. But now you'll also be able to follow the beautiful game with programs in French, German, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese. Don't miss it. Tune in every Friday and select your chosen language to get the very best of European football on the new multilingual UEFA.com video magazine.
The truth is that this is a very good point. I believe we faced a great opponent. They are the champions of Europe and the champions of the Premier League. It was a close game, so a draw seems like a fair result. We had a very clear chance against the post, and they had their chances as well. At times they created a lot of danger in our box. I'm happier about the second half. We didn't have a good answer in the first half and couldn't hold the ball for very long. We showed a lack of mobility. But in the second half, the introduction of Santi Cazorla was very positive. We faced some problems in attack because we didn't have Nihat, we didn't have Rossi, we didn't have Altidore. So we obviously gave the opportunity to each of our remaining attackers.
We knew that Villarreal would come here to close the game. We needed to be aggressive in a positive way, put pressure on them. We did that well in the first half. They had more ball possession in the second half, so it was harder to put pressure on them. Tonight, we did what we had to do. We only missed a goal, which would have made the difference. I am sure that if we would have scored one goal, more would have followed. But in the end it was a draw, and now we need to be focused on the next game.
We'd like to have started better than we have this season, but again, last season we started exactly the same points as the way we started this season. So hopefully that will be a good omen, and we can begin to work hard and get the 3 points in the next games. But we knew it was going to be difficult this season to make sure we maintain the standards of last season, and that's what we've been trying to do in training. We work very hard on our team as individuals and as a team. And as I said, in the next coming weeks, hopefully we'll be fitter and the results will start to improve.
I believe that the last team that grabbed a point here was us, in fact. That was another Champions League season, which says a lot about the quality of our opponent. Not only did we win a point, but we also took 2 points away from Manchester United. The other two teams in the group also shared the points, so we are in a good position. We know that this was only one game, and there are 6 where we have to try to get to the next round. The next games will not be any easier than this one.
Have you tried UEFA.com's Match Pack? For under €2 you can access full match reruns of a classic encounter or the highlights package. That's right, the very best of the action with change from a €2 coin. Why not try out our service and check out the Super Cup match?
Yeah, that was a really hard game, and Zenit played really well. It was a really strong team, so it was a nice victory for us. And normally you also have to win at home, so it was nice to get a 1-0 victory tonight.
It's disappointing, especially if you see how we played in this away game in a full stadium. We created the best chances, but the 2 free kicks that they had resulted in 1 goal. We had 2 good chances in the first 10 minutes. And at this level, you only get 4 or 5 chances in total, and those really matter. You have to grab them and score. They didn't create a chance. Their free kick was a mistake by the goalkeeper, and that shouldn't happen. But that's also the quality of Del Piero, because he made the most out of it.
Zenit played really well. They played really clever. So it was strong for us to get big chances, but in the end, Del Piero made a really good goal. And
talent of the old guy.
Yeah, that was a fantastic goal, and that was nice to see that it get in.
Well, that's a wonderful start. We play at home, but I think that Madrid are the better team. If you look at the quality they have, it will be difficult, so we will probably have to take our chances in the other remaining games. At home against Juventus, and the 2 matches against the Belarusian team.
Yeah, until now it's going pretty well, but it's also a good team to come into, and the other players is playing really good. So I'm pretty happy. I think every country have some good things and some bad things, and until now I think the Italian league is really strong, and I'm looking forward to stay here.
That's all the reaction from match day 1, but don't forget to tune in on Friday when the UEFA.com magazine will be up close and personal with Chelsea FC's Frank Lampard. And we'll take time out for a chat with Spain's award-winning stars of Euro 2008, Xavi and David Villa. Until then, goodbye.